Today I am bringing you week 5 of my keto cut / keto slim down. This week went very differently than it did in prior weeks. I don't feel like I changed a whole lot, but I will go ahead and show you how that went, and then we'll kind of do a recap at the end.
Day 1 of week 5. Let's see how bad yesterday messed me up. Wow, I don't believe it.
I'm starting my morning with my emergency, and I woke up pretty thirsty, so I'm having this. I got this from Grocery Outlet. It's not that bad. It's definitely not something I'd get again. It's apple melon. I actually can't remember if I got this at Grocery Outlet or Dollar Tree or 99-cent store, but it's got 20 grams of protein and 0 carbs, 80 calories. Definitely more than I would like for a drink, but it was what I had in the fridge, so I'm going to drink that. I am going to have this to hold me over until dinner. I'm going to have some of this steak meat before it goes bad, and I'm just going to put some of this chipotle sauce on it. Not really feeling like having a sausage right now, but I'm going to have the rest of this glazed donut ice cream. I'm still feeling a little munchy, so I'm going to have some Quest protein chips with a little bit of this La Victoria salsa.
Day 2.
I'm going to have some of this leftover taco meat. I just realized it was in the fridge from over a week ago, so I'm just trying to make sure I don't waste it. I really want to put sour cream on it, but I know that'll hike up my calories, so I'll just have this plain. I am going to have one of these. I forgot to show you. I had one in the morning too. They don't taste super great. They don't taste awful, but I have them, so I'm going to drink them. 0 carb, 10 calories. I am going to have a sausage because I'm pretty hungry and it's only 2. I have my homemade Cool Whip here. I put about 4 tablespoons of that with a peach Too Good yogurt. And then I'm going to top it with some granola. I'll show you what it looks like when it's ready. Okay, this is what the end result looks like. The whip topping gave it some nice volume, and then the granola is the gra-pow granola I don't really care for, but I'm almost done with it. Alright, I'm going to have a slice of this cinnamon raisin Chompy's bread. It is 66 calories, and then I'm also going to put just a little bit of this Nuts and More peanut butter. It's 190 calories for 2 tablespoons. I'll probably measure out the 2 tablespoons just to be safe. So I only ended up using a tablespoon because it covered it, not like a thick layer, but it covered the toast. So I'm going to only have 1 tablespoon of this, so that's 180 calories. I'm sorry, not 180, just 80. That Chompy's bread really did fill me up, but I'm going to have just 1 serving. I usually have 2 servings, so I'm going to have just 1 serving of this enlightened glazed donut. It's 70 grams for 1 serving, and I have 71 grams there, so I'm going to have that.
Day 3.
I'm going to have a slice of the Chompy cinnamon toast. I'm going to try and stick to this and just the sausages and see if I can do better today. It's 11 and I'm going to have 1 sausage. I have the rest of my whipped topping. It's a little bit flat, but I'm going to add my peach Too Good yogurt and mix it up, and then I'll sprinkle a little bit of granola on top. Okay, finally used the last of my gra-pow, so I will go ahead and eat this. Alright, I'm going to have another sausage with a little bit of mustard and barbecue sauce and a Powerade. I'm going to have what's left in this which probably will be 2 servings. I toasted another piece of the Chompy cinnamon raisin bread, and I put some butter on it with some added cinnamon to give it a little bit of extra flavor. Hopefully this will hold me over until tomorrow.
Day 4.
I have 1 sausage, some mustard, and some G. Hughes barbecue sauce. I am feeling like eating tacos, but I'm not going to do that until I'm done with this slim down. So sausage it is. I have a marshmallow enlightened ice cream bar under all of these strawberries and blueberries that I had chopped up, and I put a little bit of xylitol and some vanilla in there and let it sit in the fridge for a few hours, and it kind of got a little syrupy because of the vanilla, and the xylitol kind of brings out all of the liquid from the strawberries. And then I put a dollop of the heavy whipping cream that I whipped up, and added some marshmallow extract and some sweetener to that, and I'm going to have that for dessert. I made kind of like a strawberry milkshake. I put about 3 strawberries in some almond milk with some heavy whipping cream, and I have some heavy whipping cream with 1 strawberry on top.
Day 5.
I woke up really hungry, so I'm going to have 1 sausage with a little bit of mustard and barbecue sauce. It is 8. I was recording a product review, so I had one of these Carb diet protein bars. I also tested my ketones after having this Raw Rev Glow birthday cake. I got this new flavor of Enlightened. It's peanut butter cookie and brownie dough. I already ate a little bit. I just want to show you guys what it looked like. I wouldn't describe this as the way it's described on the carton, but the vanilla ice cream is definitely more creamy, kind of like the butter pecan ice cream. But this, I would say, is more like a peanut butter chocolate chip ice cream, which is still really good, but they don't have a whole lot of cookie dough or brownie dough, and when you do get a piece of the cookie dough or brownie dough, it's not very flavorful. It's more so the chocolate chip and the peanut butter swirl that is giving all the flavor, plus the creamy vanilla ice cream. It's really good though. I like it a lot.
Okay, let's see how I did.
At least that's down. Okay, so as you saw, my last weigh-in was 131.0. My starting weigh-in was 131.6. So that means in all 5 days, I lost 0.6 pounds, which is definitely the worst that I've done in the keto slim down weeks, but for any challenge I've tried. I'm not quite sure what happened this last week, but I'm going to try and get back to basics, I think, next week, because I was really looking forward to this week getting into a different weight bracket, but that didn't really happen. So I'm hoping next week will go better, but I didn't feel like I did anything that awful this last week. So I'm really confused as to why I lost such little weight. Didn't even lose a full pound, which is so discouraging. But I'm going to take a different approach next week, and hopefully I am more successful then. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. I'd like to hear what you think one way or another. Please drop me a comment if you have any ideas as to what I did wrong this week, because I feel like I should have lost more than 0.6 pounds. So I'd appreciate your input, definitely, because I am just trying to figure things out on my own, one day at a time, and I'm not great at teaching myself things. So if you guys have any input, I'd really, really appreciate it. So like I said, that's all I have for you guys in this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.